This bridge was replaced about 9 years ago. This is not an infrastructure failure. What happened was an accident and a tragedy.
The building trades of Philadelphia stepped up in a giant way, working under the direction of Buckley and Company and with the oversight of PennDOT. I couldn't be more proud of the effort. I was asked if I was surprised by what happened and how quickly this came together, and I said no.
Well, we started on the northbound side, and that's actually where the crash happened. My first thought was a man lost his life here. That was my first thought. You know, and I still think about it every day I come here. All the carpenters for Buckley was up at Betsy Ross. So it was 7 carpenters in my crew. So we all came down here, and then he had another crew that had 4 carpenters. They came down here.
I actually woke up Sunday with a text message about the fire. And once I saw that, I was just waiting for the phone to ring because I know, Buck is the best, and we get it done.
The challenge that the governor gave us was to get I-95 opened as quickly as possible and to be creative. And so working with PennDOT engineers, they came up with a plan that was what you're standing on, a temporary roadway.
We're going to have traffic in 3 lanes in each direction on I-95, and the traveling public will be well served again by an interstate traveling through our great city.
So if you look, you can see cages in there, and it's a type of material, recycled glass aggregate, and it's light as a feather. What you're looking at here is the finished product of the temporary roadway. This wall spans, I think 16 feet high, and it's 73 feet wide.
This was a war we couldn't lose. We had to win. We got to get the highway open, get the neighborhoods, all the traffic out of the neighborhoods, so the restaurants could get, business again, and we were ready.
And then the subsequent step will be that we'll construct a bridge over here and construct a bridge on the other side of the temporary roadway. And then once they're completed, we'll connect the ramps to the bridges, and what you're standing on will come down.
I didn't think that going into the apprenticeship that I would be doing something this big. So to be a part of this, I am ecstatic. I mean, this is something that I can show my grandkids, something that I can have that, anytime I go anywhere, I can always point it out.
Everything that's involved in building an actual bridge went into this repair. It got done so quickly because we all worked together.
They did it day in and day out, literally 24/7. They worked through the rain, they worked through the night, they worked through the heat, and a bunch of the dads worked on Father's Day. And when Pennsylvania needed them, they were there for us. They showed up and they delivered. The Philadelphia building trades, our unions right here in Pennsylvania, rebuilt this road.
The owners, they were in here. They had rakes and shovels, and they were here just as many hours as we were.
You didn't have just carpenters. You had laborers working with carpenters. You had electricians working with carpenters. It's not just you're a carpenter and you're a laborer. We all did this hand in hand.
I was proud because the work that these folks did, all the building trades, really skillful, dedicated, and the product is a wonderful product delivered in short order.
When it gets ugly, we get strong, and everything like put down there, the partisanship and all that stuff, and look what we did. Look what we can do when we get together, and we just decide to work together.